Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scratch Theater Radio Live. We thank you for tuning in for a night of improvised storytelling in the form of old radio programs. Scratch Theater is a school and a performance troupe with its emphasis on improvisational storytelling. Tonight, we will be telling two 30-minute stories. These stories will be completely improvised. As if that were not difficult enough, we are also 7 players in 7 different rooms throughout Berlin, and we'll be telling these stories without the advantage of seeing the other players, because our cameras are off. These are the stories we tell in the dark.
Thank you, Rob. And just a little note that we would really love your support, whatever you can just throw us. We've got some new equipment and software costs to make these shows happen. So there's a link somewhere in your video to donate, and if you can do that at the intermission or at the end of the show, whatever you want to do. We'd really appreciate it. So to get us rolling, I think first what we're going to do is ask for your location. So where are you? Where are you tuning in from?
We'd love to see how many people are reaching here across the world. We'll give you a little bit here to get to your keyboard.
You can just type it in the chat beside the video somewhere.
I think people are so cozy they don't want to type anything in. That's what's going on.
Or maybe everybody wants to keep a secret.
Okay. From next door.
The room next door is our first one.
Argentina! Woo! San Francisco.
Berlin.
Lebanon. Wow. Super cool.
Mississauga, Ontario. Dresden. Cool. Berlin. Lots of Berlin.
Yay, Berlin.
Appreciate the love. Okay, cool. So now that you're warmed up, maybe, Rob, you can take it.
Sure. To get us going, we're going to need a suggestion from you. And what we'd like is an object, something that has some kind of sentimental value to you. We'll give you a little bit of time here to type things out. And it could be anything. Simple object. Let's see. Okay, now they're coming in. I got coffee beans.
I know who wrote coffee beans, and I know that those are very sentimental to that person.
Ooh, a painting. My grandmother's ring. Ooh, someone else also was converging on grandmother's ring. Strange.
Okay,
diary.
photo album. Onions.
My first computer.
I also know who wrote onions, and that's also sentimental for them. Thank you for being honest.
A guitar. Picture your mother. Lots of mother things. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's more than enough to get us going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with painting. I think that would be an interesting one to take a look at. So what I would like you to do is I want you to dream with us. So we hope to have you close your eyes with us and dream while experiencing Scratch Theater Radio Live.
We are in a grand ballroom. Silk curtains on either side of the wall. And as we walk across the marble floor, there on a spare white wall is a huge painting in a gilded frame. Oils. It is a portrait of an old lady.
The way she looks at me, it is as if she looks right through me. Oh, every time I look at it. Do you see it?
Yes, I do. It's beautiful. I love it.
I acquired it at a little flea market last year. As soon as I saw it, I had to buy it. Just had to have it.
I see what you mean. The colors, they are beautiful. And also it looks like as if she's just about to talk to us.
As if she has so much to say. Don't you just want to know what she wanted to say when they made this painting?
Yes. That will be so great. And we cut to 100 years before, when this woman was painted.
Hey Vivian, you look so good. You look good. You look nice. No attitude today. No attitude today. Ah, you look nice. Just lay back. Lay back, Vivian. Ooh, lay back.
Oh, Samuel, I have to say, this has to be a special painting.
Ah, it will be special. It will be special because you, Vivian, are special.
Samuel, this
Yes.
painting, it has to show the deepest secrets that I have inside.
Then you must let them out. You must express it so I can capture it.
Okay.
He asks her what her deepest, darkest fear is.
What is your deepest, darkest fear?
Samuel, the fear I have the most is that people see me and don't care about who I am.
Yes. Yes, now I see it in your eyes. And I will paint it. The pain. Vivian.
Oh God, I have
Pain.
goosebumps.
The pain goes back to when she was a child. And she was in an orphanage.
Hey, son of a son, you gotta get down the stairs.
You're gonna catch me? No.
Let's play rope together. 1, 2, 3. Hop the rope, nobody stop.
Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, crisscross, hop the rope, hop the rope, no one stop. Hip, hop, no one stop.
Vivian! Kid! Vivian!
Yes.
Come here!
Oh.
Come with me. Hold my hand.
Yes. Mr. Mike, sir.
Into the kitchen. You sit here at the kitchen table.
Yes, Mr. Mike.
I hear you have been writing letters. Writing letters. And putting them all over town in the mailboxes.
Yes, Mr. Mike. I'm looking for my parents.
You don't have any parents. Nobody cares about your parents. Nobody cares about you. Just put it out of your head.
Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. There, Vivian. Now I've got it. I've got it in the paint. Oh, Vivian, this will be a masterpiece. And you will never be forgotten. Yes, Vivian.
Samuel paints into her facial expression the fear of people not caring who she is. And as he masters that, he asks her what her next great fear is.
So tell me. It needs layers. Layers.
My next big fear is that I'll be alone forever and the walls just come closer and closer and closer and closer.
To be isolated, to be alone.
Yes.
But aren't you already alone?
Well,
But there was a time that you were most alone. More than ever before.
Yes.
And she sobs. She sobs even more than the first time. And we cut back to a few years after the orphanage, and she's run away. She's hiding under a bridge, and it's raining. It's raining hard. Rats scurry by. And darkness envelopes her.
It's so cold. Anyone. She tries to scream out, but her voice isn't really more than just a little whisper. Anyone.
As she's cowering there in the darkness under the bridge, two wealthy aristocrats walk by.
I bought the whole lot. Yeah,
You bought
that's
the
what
lot?
I did.
Of course you did.
Gentlemen,
Wait,
gentlemen.
Mr. Perkins, I hear a voice.
I do too. Oh, it's there. Under the pile of cloths.
It seems to be a child.
Gentlemen.
A child should not live under a bridge.
Oh.
It's disgraceful.
It is. It's a blight on this city.
It is. Child, you are a blight on this city.
Well, if you'd just hear me out, just let me work for you. Anything. I'd do
Work for
anything.
me? Did you hear that?
Mr. Perkins, she wants to work for you.
Richard, she wants to work for me.
Please.
Isn't
you
that
fine-
rich?
Well,
Fine gentlemen with your beautiful hats and
Mr.
fur coats.
Perkins, shall we ask her to prove her worth and sing for us? And if she sings well, you may well employ her. And if she doesn't, she stays under the bridge.
That sounds like a marvelous idea. I will give the key. I happen to have a key with me.
Okay.
Ding! Well, there you go, child.
Sing for Mr. Perkins.
Okay.
And to Richard.
Deep in me burns a fire. A fire for more. A fire that I didn't know existed before.
And she sings. And she sings for them. She closes her eyes and sings louder and higher. And they open their eyes wide, amazed at the beauty coming out of this small child.
Oh man.
Oh, Mr. Perkins, she does seem to have a rather innocent voice.
Yes, Richard. I have to agree with you there.
I'm just not sure whether I can find it in my heart to recommend that you employ her, though.
Well, what are you saying? We can't leave her here under the bridge, can
Of
we?
course we can.
Please. Please.
Mr. Perkins bends down and picks her up.
Oh, Mr. Perkins, she's rather dirty. You'll sully that amazing coat.
I think we'll get something to do for her. You come with us.
Sir, you'll never regret this. I promise.
Well, if you do everything as good as you sing, I am sure I won't regret this at all.
Vivian, that is
Okay,
a beautiful
Mr.
story.
Perkins.
That is a beautiful story. That is, I see so much beauty coming from your face. Not just pain, but love.
You know what they say? Pain and love go together.
Oh, yes,
Like
it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, you know, that's what makes a person a person.
The smile that you are showing right now. There's a memory that you have that has made you happiest of all times. Yes.
Yes.
More joy than probably even a Christmas morning or the first snow. It's something. I need to see this color.
We go back to the estate of Mr. Perkins, where Vivian has been working for 8 years as a maid. Vivian,
Yes,
come
Mr. Perkins.
sit by me on the couch, will you?
Well, I'm a bit dirty. I still have the broom in my hand. I'll just put that
That's
away.
That's all right. Put the broom down. That's all right. You want a glass of champagne?
Of champagne.
I already opened it, eh? There's something to celebrate.
That's a beautiful bottle. A golden 76.
Oh, you know your champagne, huh?
Well, I've
Here-
cleaned all your bottles, Mr. Perkins.
That is true. Here's the glass.
Oh my God, I can see my face in that glass 1,000 times.
I've been thinking. You know, I don't have any children. And you don't have any parents.
Yes.
And you are such a wonderful person. I thought maybe you would want to be a Perkins yourself. I'm not good at asking these kind of things. It's silly. I'm awkward. I'm sorry.
Mr. Perkins? Yes! Yes! Can I hug you? Oh, I just have to hug you.
I think to have a family is the most important thing that you could have.
Yes, I did too. And you know, I think it's not important if that family is your own flesh and blood or
Chin
not.
down, Vivian. Chin down.
yes,
Just a bit.
yes.
Yes, keep going. Sorry.
You know, it's who's important to you and who makes you feel home. You know?
Yes. There's one more side that I don't have from you. It's something in your eyes, a little bit of anger that's there. I need it to come out.
Oh, you just
Yes.
see it all, right?
Yes.
I was hiding that for a very long time.
You cannot hide from the painter. Ah!
You're right. Well,
Chin down. Chin down.
oh, this is hard.
And we go back just a few years. And we see Vivian at the door. And there's a strange man at the door who claims to be her father.
You, I thought you were dead.
Well, clearly I'm not dead, am I? I'm right here at the door, and I am your father.
Well, I mean, step inside. It's raining outside. It's horrible weather. Just,
Thank you.
but stay here in the hallway.
Do you fear letting me in, Vivian?
Oh, yes.
I'm your father.
Well, just sit down on this chair. It's the one that we have in the hall. Jeremiah.
Vivian lives in a beautiful apartment with a long hall. Everything looks expensive. You can see further up in the room a chandelier just hanging from the roof.
Jeremiah tells her about a man named Richard who had contacted him and let him know that she was living with Mr. Perkins.
And that's when I knew that you were the right Vivian. You were my Vivian, my daughter, my long lost.
Jeremiah makes his way into the room, and you can hear the sound of the rain driplets coming off of his jacket and hitting the floor.
Well, yeah, just take a look around. And this is a beautiful place.
We see
floors-
Jeremiah's eyes lighten up as he sees all these riches around him.
Look at this, Vivian. I knew you could help me through the hard times that I've been experiencing since your departure. All I need, Vivian, is a little donation, and you to tell Richard that you're mine.
He starts rifling through all the cupboards, all the drawers, looking for money, looking for necklaces.
Stop doing that!
Vivian, look what I found! The necklace.
Go! You're not my
Vivian.
father! My father would never do that!
I am your father, Vivian. Step aside now.
Go away! Go away! Now, after all these years you're coming, after all of these years, now that I finally am someone, you're nothing to me.
Like your mother, Vivian.
How dare you! She starts pounding her fists against his chest. How dare you! How dare you! How dare you!
Stop,
He-
child.
He pushes her
Stop
down
it.
to the floor. He walks to the doorway, laughs at her, and leaves.
This will not be the last time you see me, Vivian.
Go away! Go away!
Goodbye.
You're nothing to me! You're not
For
my
now.
father! You're not...
Oh, you poor child. Oh. I've pushed you too far. I can see it. We should stop for the day. We should stop, huh?
Yes. I'm exhausted.
The
I'm
good
sorry.
news is, we can stop because it is done.
You finished it?
Yes, I want you to take a look, and I promise you, you will never find this painting in a flea market. No, this is going to be something big. Come,
Okay.
Vivian, here.
Yes, let me walk around.
Yes,
Can I open my eyes?
yes. Open and see the artist in you. Huh?
I'm laughing and crying at the same time.
Here. Vivian, take a tissue here.
You
Look at the
captured-
layers. You opened up to all these layers
I
in
feel
paints I've never used before.
I feel so vulnerable. I feel like you really see me.
I think the world can see you.
And we cut back to the present day, where the two people are standing in front of the painting, and a man in his 30s walks down the staircase next to them. Ah! I see you found it, the painting.
Yeah, it's marvelous.
The longer you look at it, the more it tells you.
So much emotion.
So
She was a
open.
wonderful woman.
Yeah.
She was my mother, and
Really?
she opened this beautiful place for people like her, for people who didn't have somewhere to go, felt like the walls were closing in. We each have
that
a
is
gift.
beautiful.
I think so too.
Wow.
The camera pans to the face of Vivian, and the look, and all the layers that she gave to the rest of the world. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed the first half of Scratch Theater live on the radio. If you'd like, any time during this, you can always put in comments. We are reading when we can. We're doing a lot of things here, trying to, without being able to see each other. But please feel free to type in if you're liking certain things or certain moments. We'd love to hear from you. And I'll give it back to Colin.
Yeah, just a quick reminder that we'd really love your support. I think there's a link somewhere near where you're watching or listening right now. You can do it now, you can do it later maybe. Much, much appreciated. So I think we're going to take a suggestion from the top of the show to start us off.
Cool, awesome. Let's see here. Hey, I've been picking them. Colin, do you want to pick one there that you see that comes out to you? I can play anything.
Okay, lots of little applause emojis. Thank you. Grandmother's car, picture of a mother, maybe
No,
guitar.
Let's
Guitar,
do-
onions.
Onions.
I like guitar. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's do. You know what? I'm gonna go with. Just because I've never done one with this. I like onions, just because it's so random. I kind of like it. Let's
cool.
go with onions. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna do onions. This is Scratch Theater.
Billy, follow me. Follow me, Billy. Follow me. Look, they said that if you take onions, that it'll protect you from anything down in the basement.
Everything is afraid of onions. Vampires.
Everything.
My brother.
Werewolves. Your brother.
They even
Oh.
make you cry.
Yeah. Come on. Let's try it out. Let's open up the door. I'm not scared to go down there.
You sure this is gonna work?
Yeah, you go first.
There are very creaky stairs going down into the very dark basement. There are spider webs everywhere that the boys have to go through before they reach the bottom.
No, it's
Victor.
been down in this basement for a long time.
Victor, you're always so brave. Do you always have onions with you or something? I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, that's my secret. All right. So, remember what the goal was. Our goal was to get all the way to the other side of the basement.
Okay.
Okay, I've never
It is
done
not
that.
so easy because the lights are out. Both boys have a flashlight with them, and there are boxes over boxes just stacked.
Okay.
Hey, Billy, you know what? If we live through this, we can live through anything when we get older.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Okay.
I'm holding my onion out in front of me just so nothing gets me.
Nothing can get you when you got an onion in your hand.
Nothing can get you when you got an onion in your hand.
Whoa! What was that? What was that? Billy, where'd you go?
I think it was a box.
That sounded like a flying thing. That didn't sound like a box.
What?
I heard something flying. I dropped my onion. Billy, I dropped my onion.
Don't drop your onion.
I
Don't drop
can't
your
find-
wherever you do. Never drop your onion.
I dropped it. I'm looking. Ow, my hands are... Ow, that's sharp. Ow, I can't find it.
I'm looking in the corners, but I don't see anything.
Suddenly, the door on top of the basement closes.
What?
Billy, did you just close that door?
No, I'm right here beside you still with my onion. I thought your parents weren't home.
They're not home.
Billy and Victor hear Footsteps approaching across the dark basement.
Billy?
I've got an onion. Don't come close to me. I've got an onion and everyone's afraid of them.
I can't find my onion. I can't find my onion. Billy! Someone's got me! Someone's screwing to me!
Victor? Victor?
I have Victor,
What are you?
and I have his onion.
Billy!
Well, I have another onion. Whatever you are. I dropped my flashlight. Victor? Victor, are you hurt?
I'm cold.
You're cold because I am a ghost. I died in this basement many years ago, Victor.
Let him
What
go.
I've been needing is warmth.
You let him go, and I can get you something warmer. We have all sorts. We have blankets. We got all sorts of warm things. Just let him go.
Billy, save yourself. Save yourself.
Billy.
Well, what if?
Or attack him with the onion. Do one or the other thing.
Billy.
I'm so cold.
What? I could.
He's getting colder.
Hold on. I'm putting my onion down.
As soon as he drops the onion, his friend disappears, and the voice disappears. And he's left alone. The door upstairs clicks open.
Victor, how did you get up there? Is that you?
But Victor is gone.
Running up the stairs.
The whole house is ice cold.
Hello? Hello? Mr. and Mrs. Carter? Are you home?
You can see little desks where usually there are picture frames with pictures of the family. Now there's just frames, no families to see anymore.
There's dust on all the tables, as if they haven't been used in years.
Outside of the house there's a sign that says for sale.
But there's weeds grown up all around.
There are cobwebs in all of the corners.
And on
This
the
doesn't make
table lies an old calendar with a date of the current day. 2030. Says the year.
2030. No, that doesn't make any sense.
And around the date 15th of March 2030 is a red circle.
Who did this? That's Billy's marker. Wait, I'm Billy. That's Victor's marker. Victor, were you here? Victor, are you still... I'm gonna run back downstairs. Look for signs. Something. Get these boxes out of the way. It's mold. Well.
Out of one of the boxes comes an old photograph of him and Victor when they were kids. Both of them have an onion in their hand and smile.
Hold on, this is today. This was earlier today. I thought it was.
He looked down and he could see photographs of everything that took place that day at his feet. Images of them running out back, pulling the onions. A
Another
picture.
one.
That's a nice one. That's when we cut them in half and we started crying.
And then a picture he didn't notice before. A picture of Victor circling the calendar on the date. 15th of March, 2030.
What? We must have been in the bathroom. We never separate when we've got our onions. What is that? There's a mark on the wall. They're tick marks. And they go horizontally along the wall, all the way to the far corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The marks extend all the way along the wall into the far dark corner, and when he gets to the last mark, he looks down, and in the corner there is an old rocking chair rocking back and forth.
Victor? Victor. Oh man, I swear, if this is amazing. I don't know how you did this. Victor? Oh. It's not a joke. Huh.
He decides to sit down in the chair.
Okay.
Standing there.
Okay.
And as he sits into the rocking chair, he suddenly can see through the eyes of Victor. A panic flies through him.
I'm in the walls!
He jumps off the rocking chair.
Where's my onion? In the walls. Take my onion and rub it all over the walls.
As he rubs the wall with his onion, little faces appear through the wall of all of the trapped children in the wall. We can hear their voices.
Whoa! Whoa! Victor! Where's Victor? Tell me where Victor is. He's cold. I need to find Victor. He's cold.
We're all cold. Let us out.
I need to find him. We're running to the corner. Find an old gas lamp. Come on. Come on. Work. Whoa.
The flame rises up and flickers, illuminating the whole room.
I can finally see. There's marks all over the wall, tick marks. More than he thought. Above, below, everywhere. Even on the floor. Whoa. Victor. I don't want to keep being alone. I don't want to live in this cold house alone. I need my friend back. I don't know if this is gonna work. But I have to try. Where are those
He
boxes?
throws the lamp, the oil lamp, against the wall, and the burning oil streams down the wall.
Come back, Victor. I'm running away, but I'm here. I'm here. Just come back. Runs out the front door of the house. And he sits by the for sale sign and waits.
As the fire starts licking out of the windows and all around the house, up till one big sea of flames is in front of him.
Whoa. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Carter, for letting your house on fire. Oh man, they're gonna kill me. Whoa, whoa.
Victor?
I can see shapes in the...
Victor? Victor's my name. My name is Victor.
You're behind me. You're behind me, Victor. I can hear you.
Can you see me?
I don't dare to look behind me. I'm scared of what I'll find. I don't have my onion.
There's lots of onions in the garden.
I'm gonna walk back.
Your
gonna
name
walk
is
to the
Billy.
garden. I know.
You're my friend.
Did you forget, Victor? Don't tell me you
Victor.
forgot.
That's my name. I'm supposed to take you to the garden. March 15th. It's March 15th.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Are you okay? You look scared.
I am scared. I just want my
Come.
friend back.
I don't think you can see me. I'm standing in front of you.
Oh, then I definitely can't, because I thought you were behind me.
Billy follows the voice of Victor into the garden.
Come, through the gate. Just through here.
Oh, there's vines everywhere. These weren't here before.
Everything's overgrown.
Billy can't see that the garden is full of kids, just like Victor.
Look,
Mhm.
we're out of the house.
Look, there's one.
What do you see, Victor? Tell me. I just see the garden.
You don't see all the children?
Victor, he cannot see us?
I can hear them, though.
There's,
Yeah, I
there's
can hear
Dart,
you.
and that's Fox over there.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
hey.
And there's Chip,
Hi, that's me.
and there's
I'm Chip.
Sam. Mark.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's Tracy.
Hi.
Hi, Tracy.
You can't see them. Come. Down here to the end of the garden.
Where the onions are.
Yeah. Here. Take the shovel and dig.
Okay, Victor, whatever you say.
After 15 minutes of... an hour and 15 minutes of digging, he finally hits a coffin. A wooden coffin.
Jump down.
We're gonna help you. We're gonna pull it out. All of us, right, Tracy?
Yes.
Right, Dart? Right, Fox?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Help you.
Let's go.
Suddenly a coffin starts floating out of a hole
No.
that was just dug.
Whoa.
And lands on the garden softly and with grace.
We can't open it.
You have to open it.
Do it.
Only you can open it.
Only you. Use the onion.
Open.
Victor, are you still there?
Yes. His soul has to be freed. And only you can free it.
Well, I'm gonna grab an onion just in case, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carved into the front of the coffin is a big bowl of vegetables, and there's one place where a vegetable seems to be missing.
I wasn't expecting to see that.
I wasn't either.
Looks like a pretty oniony spot to me. I'm gonna put it in.
Do you see?
The lid of the coffin swings open.
Look. It's him.
Do you think he feels warm?
In the coffin lies the man that they saw in the cellar. They are silent, sleeping like a vampire. His hands crossed on his chest.
Maybe he just needs someone to hold his hand. I'm the only one here who can do it right now. I'll just grab it. And with that, all the color comes back to the backyard. The voices drown out.
And leaves fly around.
And Billy's laying on the grass, his eyes closed, with half an onion in his hand. And he wakes up. Victor!
Billy, you did it. You did it.
You got the other half still.
I do. I found it. Down in the basement. You did it. You got my message.
Yeah. What about all those other ones? Fox, Tracy?
Just in that moment, they come from all over the garden.
See?
Whoa!
That's Dart. There's Fox. That's Tracy. Come on over.
Tracy! Tracy!
Billy, I'm Chip. You saved me.
I'm Mark. You saved me too, Billy
No.
and Victor.
No problem.
And you saved me too.
No problem, Fox. Nice to have you here.
And Billy, you saved me.
I missed you, Victor. I'm glad you're back.
I don't know what my parents are gonna say.
Oh, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Carter. I think lunch is ready. Let's not tell them. Let's not tell them anything.
Okay, but I think the house got burnt a little bit. I hope they don't notice.
Me too.
Okay. Victor, you're my best friend.
Let's go eat lunch. I'm hungry.
I just said that to myself. How crazy is that? I meant to say you.
And they run back to the house. The
What's
house
up? Onion
that we
sandwiches.
saw burned down,
Onions, onions, onions.
but the house looks perfectly intact. They
And
run
Mr.
in.
Where
go get
Mr.
lunch.
and Mrs. Carter are waiting for the lunch.
Onion sandwiches.
Yes, of course, onion sandwich.
Every day onion.
All the
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed the show. That's Scratch Theater Radio Live. We're making this up on the spot and from different rooms. So I just want to say thank you again for joining us. It means a lot to us that you were out there listening and we were able to share some stories with you. What I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce the cast at this point. So down below, you can see there's Andreas, our keyboard player, who I'd like to give a round of applause to. Awesome. And he does move in real life. He does move. It's just a picture. And what I'm going to do is I am going to introduce, let the actors introduce themselves and turn on their camera and say hi.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Hey, I'm Colin.
Hello, I'm Dietker.
Hello, I'm Rob Rogers.
Hi, I'm Teresa.
Cool.
And this is a fish.
And I just want to applaud all of you guys. Great work. Is so fun. Nice working with you. Yeah, just want to let the audience know that we really could not see each other in this. We were just blind and just listening. So I just want to say thank you guys again for tuning in. And if you want, we'll just be on for just a little bit, give you a chance to, if you want to write anything, certain moments of the show that you like, that would be great. And Colin, is there anything else that we need to say?
I'm just reading the comments actually coming in, which is really nice. Some hearts. Wash hands. Yes, wash your hands, especially after the onions.
Mm-hmm. And I want to thank the whole Scratch community here in Berlin. It's been kind of hard because we kind of had to shut things down, but we will be starting these classes online. And I just wanted to give a vehicle to aim for. We're going to be doing storytelling through these radio programs, it's been a lot of fun to learn and try to paint pictures. And this cast has just been amazing at just taking to it. So yeah, I cheers to all of you. Cheersy cheers. It's an empty glass now, but it will be full later. So again, I just want to say thank you. And Andreas, I cannot give you enough applause because what you do is magic, and you really are such a big part of this project. So thank you so much for all your patience and your love. Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show. We will be doing some shows. We're going to try to do shows either every 2 weeks. We'll let you know about that. Just keep going until this thing is, until we can finally come out and say hi to everybody. But I want to thank you guys again, and I just want to say good night. And let's try to do a bow, just to be ridiculous. Okay. So here we go. Thank you very much, and we're going to bow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Cool. Oh, they loved it so much we have to do another one. 3, 2, 1, and bow. Okay. It's good to be ridiculous. All right. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and thank you all. And we will see you soon. Hope you enjoyed and have a great weekend and be safe.